Live from the Los Angeles Basin, it's Friday! Starring Mark Blankfield, Mary Edith Burrell, Melanie Chartoff, Larry David, Carol Igus, Brenda Kemp, Bruce Mahler, Michael Richards, John Roth, and special guest stars, The Clap. And I'm Jack Burns. And now, brought back by Kaufman the Man, and speaking on behalf of the entire cast, here is the Parakeet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue the program now with the first sketch.
Diner of the Living Dead.
Honey, I changed my mind.
What do you mean you changed your mind?
I mean, I'm not hungry anymore, okay?
Look, I drove 40 miles out of my way to get you something to eat. Now you tell me you're not hungry?
Well, it's not that I'm not hungry, honey. It's this diner.
What's wrong with this diner? Come on, this place is great. This is the heartland. This is America. Come on, let's get a table. Sit down, get a table.
Ribs. Hamburger.
Let's see here. What looks good?
Fasting.
Cut it out, will you?
Oh, nothing appeals to me.
Yeah, suit yourself. Personally, I'm starved.
Well, I'm nauseous. I can't stand the thought of eating this kind of food.
Yeah, you know, that's all conditioning. Used to say the same thing about snails, now you eat them all the time.
Well, I'm not eating, and that's it.
What'll it be, honeys?
I'll have the, I can't decide here. I think I'll have the feet, hold the toenails, let's see. Oh yeah, a side order of bunion rings. And, let's see, veins instead of arteries, and, how's the spleen pie?
86 on the spleen pie.
Okay, I'll have the gland slaw then.
Oh, you don't happen to have a can of tuna fish lying around, do you?
No, sorry, honey.
Okay, fine. Nothing for me, thank you.
Look, eat something, will you?
No, really, it's okay.
I'm not gonna be stopping again until after dark.
I'm not hungry.
You gotta eat.
I do not, and you can't make me.
Order something.
All right.
Jeez.
All right. God forgive me. I'll have the brain salad platter. Heavy on the mayo. Really heavy on the mayo.
Something to drink.
Yeah, what do you got?
We got your blood. We got your formaldehyde. We got your spinal fluid. We got your contaminated water.
Yeah, I'll have a large spinal fluid, no ice, please.
I'll take my chances with the water.
You know, hey, something smells good, huh?
Oh.
At least the place is more reasonable than Denny's.
You disgust me.
You calm down.
How can you order feet?
Will you come down off your high horse?
Well, if I had
What do you think, they don't wash them?
Well, honey, if I had something in my stomach right now, I'd puke.
Would you please? I'm about to eat here. Will you stop screaming? You're making everybody look at you here. Okay, sorry, we've been on it long. She's cranky. Please, don't mind us. Sit down. Please. Jeez. Now, come on. How about that service, huh? Admit it. It looks good. It smells good. And I'm digging in.
I'm sorry.
Jeez, I don't understand you. You know, you probably touched your nose.
Oh, I don't care.
Well, you want me to wrap them up for you?
No. Honey, let's just go, okay?
Okay, all right, we'll go. Can't believe you sometimes, you know that? Come on. How much do we owe you over here?
$4.89.
Right.
Was something the matter?
Yeah, my wife's a picky eater. It's terrible, you know?
Honey, I feel sick.
Well, I told you never to order brain salad in a place like this. You never know how long it's been laying around. Now, come on.
Y'all come back.
This is the Friday edition with your correspondent, Melanie Chardoff.
Good evening, I'm Melanie Chardoff, and the top story in the news tonight isn't funny, so we'll move right on to the second story. Rosie Ruiz's title as winner of the 1980 Boston Marathon in the women's division was taken away today after it was determined that she did not run the entire race, but rather jumped in close to the end. Officials reportedly became suspicious of Ms. Ruiz's performance when she crossed the finish line of the 26.2-mile event smoking a cigarette and wearing open-toed sandals. In other sporting news, the Boston Marathon was not the only marathon held this week. John and Ginny David were declared winners of the co-ed fence-sucking marathon held in Joplin, Missouri. The Ford Motor Company announced today that each consumer who purchases a Ford pickup truck between now and May 1st will receive a $500 rebate plus 10 Cuban refugees. And in a related story, amongst those reportedly fleeing Cuba is Fidel Castro himself. When asked why he was boarding a plane for Miami, Castro said, "How can you blame anyone? These Super Saver flight fares are incredible." The first annual convention of Margaret Trudeau's ex-lovers began in Toronto today. The three-day event will feature seminars, slideshows, and lectures by Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. We'll return return with an exclusive interview with Congressman John Anderson of Illinois right after this message.
You're a man of the 80s, a man who enjoys the ladies, and you get it on with a lot of them. But each and every one is just as important as the next. You care about the women you meet, so you want to protect them from each other. And that's why whenever you're with someone new, the evening wouldn't be complete without Herpes Test Tube. It's the simple, easy way to show your women you care.
Listen, I just have to go to the little girls' room for a moment.
Don't go away.
Why don't you try a drink first?
Oh, okay. Great.
Just open the tiny foil pouch and drop a stick of Herpes Test Tube into whatever fluids your date is consuming, and take the test. If the test paper comes up pink, you're on the way to a beautiful evening. But if it comes up blue, your lovely lady's infected. Next time you meet someone new, don't take any chances. Show her you really care by protecting yourself with Herpes Test Tube. So for your next brief encounter, pack a Herpes Test Tube for the good times and show your women you care. It's the quick and easy VD test for the man who gets a lot.
Yesterday, Republican John Anderson put an end to weeks of speculation by announcing that he would seek the presidency as an independent candidate. Although virtually unknown several months ago, Anderson's commitment to what he calls the new politics of honesty and integrity has given him a strong showing in early Republican primaries and made him the surprise of this election year. He's in our New Jersey studios with us tonight and has agreed to talk with us. Congressman Anderson, welcome to the Friday edition.
Thank you, Miss Chartoff. I'm happy to be here.
Congressman, a common complaint amongst supporters of your new politics is that your campaign style may be too blunt and honest and thus losing you votes.
If that's the case, it's something I'll just have to live with. By the way, I saw your interview with Senator Kennedy last week.
Oh, yes?
Well, naturally, I found his positions to be unrealistic and totally self-serving. But what impressed me most was the utter stupidity of your questions. They were so facile as to be beneath contempt, and they displayed a comic book-level knowledge of world affairs. Of course, I realize that you probably attained your position through physical appearance rather than any journalistic background or ability, but that's certainly no excuse. And besides, for my taste, you're not really all that attractive. I'd take an hour with Jane Pauley over a weekend with you any day.
Mr. Anderson, you have proposed that to solve the energy crisis, we institute a 50-cent per gallon tax on gasoline and that the revenue go to help the poor and underprivileged. Now, what about the middle class who are hardest hit by inflation and who suffer most at this increase in the gasoline tax?
Screw them.
One final question, Mr. Anderson. Do you think you have a chance of winning this election?
Not a prayer.
Well, then why are you running?
I get off on the attention.
Mr. Anderson, thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
The New York Museum of Modern Art announced that beginning May 22nd, they will exhibit nearly 1,000 works of Pablo Picasso. Coincidentally, an Italian shoemaker this week discovered a never-before-seen Picasso, which had been stored in his basement for the past 28 years. The Picasso painting, entitled Bonjourne, or Have a Nice Day, is expected to fetch an estimated $3.6 million. Now, last week in a story about Ronald Reagan, we reported that the typical Reagan supporter is into sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Now, since then, we have been accused of using those terms, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, merely to elicit a response from certain segments of our audience. I'd like to reply to these accusations now, if I might. Although the words sex, drugs, and rock and roll may indeed elicit a response from our audience, we would never use the words sex, drugs, and rock and roll merely for the sake of saying sex, drugs, and rock and roll. We don't seek any stories out having to do with sex, drugs, and rock and roll, or try to create ways we can work sex, drugs, and rock and roll into this broadcast. But when a story comes over our wires having to do with sex, drugs, and rock and roll, then it is our obligation as a responsible news-gathering agency to treat that as a sex, drugs, and rock and roll story. I'm Melanie Chardoff. Have a good weekend.
This has been the Friday edition with your correspondent, Melanie Chardoff.
I'm Pat Warren, and welcome to Women Who Spit. I have with me today 2 women who have taken up spitting. They are on my left, Edith Cullen, and on my right, Nanette Senyo. Edith and Nanette, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pat. It's a pleasure to be here.
Edith, when did you start spitting?
Well, Pat, I guess you would say that I actually began spitting about 5 years ago.
Ah. And you, Nanette?
Well, Pat, with me, it's a little bit more recent. I've been spitting now for, 6 months.
Oh, you're a baby spit.
Yes, I am.
Now, Edith, just what made you start spitting?
Well, I guess it was originally because of my husband, Ben.
Oh.
You see, he had this habit of spitting whenever we went on walks, or whenever he invited me out into the yard to play a game of tetherball.
Tetherball? What's tetherball?
Oh, tetherball is a marvelous game. It's just marvelous. 2 people have paddles, and the object of the game is to hit a rubber ball that's tied at the end of a long rope. The first person to wrap the ball and the rope around a center post wins the game.
Oh.
It's marvelous. It really is.
That sounds like a great game.
It really is. It is.
Okay, Nanette. Now, you're really a newcomer to spitting.
Yes, I am, Pat.
Just Just exactly what made you get into spitting?
Well, Pat, I guess it's because I grew up with a lot of brothers, you know, and I always realized that women really have more restrictions on them than men do.
Oh, how true. How I know that. Well, I grew up with 6 brothers. 6.
Well, anyway, you know, I don't consider myself a radical feminist or anything.
Oh, no.
Should have as much freedom as men.
Oh. And so you took up spitting?
Yes, I took up spitting.
Now, let me get just very serious for a moment. Now, has it been difficult for you two, being women who spit?
Not really.
Huh?
No.
Well,
Oh, come on, tell.
This is the first time that I've ever done any spitting in public before, you know, but I'm getting more comfortable with it, I think.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, well, I am just so very glad that you have shared your experiences about spitting with us tonight. And next week, we'll be meeting a black woman who spits. And a 73-year-old grandmother of 9 who spits. How about that? Well, join us, won't you?
And so, Your Honor, and members of the jury, I will prove positively that this man, Charles Saget, did willfully and cold-bloodedly shoot and kill his wife of 27 years.
I'm sorry I'm late, Your Majesty. They gave me the wrong address.
Prosecution, call your first witness.
Go ahead. I call Mrs. Harriet Markowitz to the stand, please.
Call Miss Harriet Markowitz!
Are you the murderer?
What the hell's going on? Who's my lawyer?
Oh, your lawyer couldn't make it today. He's sick. I'm with Work Power. We're a temporary agency. I'm going to fill in for him.
Are you a lawyer?
Nah, but I read the transcripts on the bus.
Mrs. Markowitz, isn't it true that you saw Charles Saget viciously murder his wife?
Yes. He shot her with a pistol.
Objection, Your Honor. This testimony is irrelevant and there's no bearing on this trial.
Overruled.
Is that for us? Is that good?
And isn't it true that you saw Mr. Saget viciously beat his wife?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor. This testimony is embarrassing my client. It's no picnic for me either.
Your witness.
Mrs. Markowitz, what were you doing on the night of September 2nd, 1954?
I don't recall.
And what about the afternoon of November 22nd, 1963?
I don't remember.
Well, isn't that peculiar? I think most of us remember what we were doing the day President Kennedy was assassinated. I know I was in shop class. Perhaps you don't care to remember that you were in Dallas that afternoon. Perhaps you have a few books you haven't deposited.
Objection.
Does the term grassy knoll mean anything to you?
Objection.
Sustained.
But, Your Honor, I think we've stumbled onto something here.
Sustained.
Okay, good. Then why don't you just go back to your seat? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because nobody's going to believe the testimony of a renowned lesbian. How am I doing?
Proceed, counsel.
I call Dr. Michael Rossoff to the stand.
Call Dr. Michael Rossoff!
Did you do it? Come on, I won't tell anybody. I swear to God. You can trust me.
Dr. Rossoff, based on your professional experience, would you say that the defendant was insane on the night of the murder?
I would not. I found Mr. Saget to be as sane as you or I.
Thank you. Your witness?
Dr. Rossoff, are you a psychiatrist?
I am.
Doctor, I've been having this recurring dream that I wake up in a cheap motel room next to Joe Frazier. You think that's normal?
I'm sorry, but we can't discuss that here. What?
Dismissed.
Can I call you at your office? I'm really worried about this. I mean, the guy didn't even finish high school.
My courtroom. Defense. Defense. Call your first witness, please.
Call Charles Saget to the stand.
Call Charles Saget!
This week it's Joe Frazier. Last week it was some crazy Apache. I'll tell you, the whole business is making me nuts.
I do.
Mr. Saget, let me ask you this question. Do you shower frequently?
Why, yes.
And don't you feel sorry for people who have cancer?
Yeah.
And isn't communism bad?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I've hardly painted the portrait of a murderer now, have I? I tell you, this man is innocent. Why? What time do you have?
Why, it's 10 after 5.
10 after 5?
Yes.
The agency told me I'd be through at 5. I got a job in Pasadena. I'm doing a root canal. Hey, take my word for it. He didn't do it. And even if he did, well, what's the big deal? Well, what? You're so perfect? Hey, listen, don't let it get you down. You got your health.
Counselor, where are you going?
What, are you kidding? You see the traffic out there? It's unbelievable. I got to pick up a smock. My breath is terrible. I don't know what's going on.
Order in the courtroom. I'll have to
And now, in their second American television appearance, The Clash.
We'll be back May 9th with Warren Zeva and special guest The Clash. I'm Mark Blankfield speaking for the gang. Good night.
Monday, late night, comedy and action. An ambush in the 12th precinct leaves Yamana with a wound that's more embarrassing than painful on Barney Miller. Then Pepper's involved in a case with international repercussions on Policewoman. Late night Monday on ABC.